to worry about.
You get the sense that he's not so much worried about her turning. He's more worried that the Whisper one is close to him.
Mm.
You get the feeling it's more the fact of he's close to somebody who's connected to the Whispered One. It's not Kaya.
Above
It's like
board, you've given me like the
being
best
watched.
ammunition.
What was that? I'm sorry.
What?
Above board, you've just given me the best ammunition to play tricks on Red.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he will be in the basement. I don't know, want to play some cards before bed, or do you want to hit the hay?
Yeah, we can play cards.
Yep, man. She and I will be playing cards until we fell asleep.
Okay. Go ahead and give me Constitution saves, please.
I
Can't
will
get on the
roll.
system.
It should be back up.
Okay, I tried to get back on, but I
Oh,
get out
there.
and start again.
I'm loading since for 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, mine's still loading.
I'm
Wait,
on.
let me join again.
Hold on.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Acquiring
oh.
powerless.
Okay, I think it's coming on now.
The Constitution saving throw. I'll roll on D&D and Beyond real quick.
So
All right,
can't
there
say
we
for
go.
looks for seeing if they're gonna be awake.
Or how long? it takes
Mine
to
will be a
roll.
19, but
Okay.
for some reason it rolled twice. I don't know why.
Okay, it rolled in. I rolled it in Fantasy Grounds.
Yep, I see the 13 there.
Back. I am not back. Okay, why am I not with my normal one? Okay, let me just start fantasy grounds again. This is weird.
Okay. My computer's being weird. I think the only way it'll fix it is a full restart, but we'll take care of that in a little bit. Let me know if you guys can't get in, and I'll just reboot the whole computer at this point.
No, I'm in. Do you want me to re-roll on Fantasy Grounds?
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
So, Admiral, you managed to stay awake just a little longer than L4. But other than that, nothing else seems to happen tonight. So, next morning, you guys get up and get yourselves ready for your day.
So I suppose that we do you want to stay around the house as long as these people are in the basement, or I assume you
sure.
kind of gathered again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or do we want to go after this dragon now?
These people in the basement are my responsibility, so I could maybe stay behind and watch them. Or we could try to convince our ghost friend to watch them too.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Mhm.
either if you're
He can
alone
watch
or
them,
me.
but if something happens, he can't really do much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, we
But
do have our magical notepads that we could talk to each other.
Yes, we do.
So-
I'm okay taking turns going out and like going in pairs. If somebody wants to go in town, I don't have anything to do, so I can take first watch.
Yeah, I think it's best if we don't split off doing anything important and just, run errands and stuff. I mean, how much gold do we have left? Maybe we can start preparing, getting some more furniture and all that.
I think we have like 700 gold or something.
Oh shit.
Let's see.
Seven to
I think I have
800.
50 on my
You
person.
still have 1,200 gold.
Oh, we have 1,200.
Yes.
Jesus.
Oh, because I thought we spent some to get
Yeah,
new
you
stuff
had almost
last time.
DM, I'm pretty sure you did not take out what we bought last time.
Yeah.
Then
I'm just gonna be honest on that. I don't remember what we spent, but I think it wasn't
there was
1,200.
some-
I think that's what we
I
What
think
we
the
started
biggest
with
thing
before.
was it Kaya? You got some better armor,
Yeah.
and then some silver
Uh,
weapons.
Yeah, because I got a silver rapier.
Mm-hmm.
let me
My
see if I
armor
got-
costed 200.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I did not buy it.
But either way, like 1,200
Well,
or 700 is still enough to probably get furniture and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
so you figure it's gonna. I thought at one point we discussed how much more you guys needed. Yeah, so if you wanted to spend what you have left and get yourselves all set up with all your licenses and furniture and everything else, that would get you guys fully open for business.
We
How-
did the
how much-
licenses and stuff.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the licenses.
Oh, you're needing furniture for upstairs, aren't you?
Well, and
Uh,
down
we
Yeah.
yes,
we
down
first,
below we didn't have tables.
Yes, we first only got our bed frames and stuff because that's all we could afford. But I don't think we have anything in terms of tables and chairs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We also have 4 paintings that we can hang up in the tavern if we want.
Oh, true.
So, okay. Sorry, I found it. You guys need about 800 more gold for completing the tavern renovations, including furniture and everything, and that'll take a little over a 10-day to finish up.
Oh, shit, don't we have like our first opening in like 3 days or so?
Well, you guys had your fight night. That I
Yeah,
forgot
that's
to
different.
roll for you, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Red and whatever built the fight night
Yeah.
ring
Yeah.
out of
The cargo net.
stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys did make a profit of 60 gold.
Woohoo.
Dang, I'd take it.
For your fight night activities between the betting and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, if there's nothing much more to do.
Didn't Asha need to go talk to her contact?
Mm-hmm. We need to know what the guy we need to kill.
Mm-hmm.
We have the X where your map from the robot.
Yep.
We have no clue what that X means, but we're interested in that.
There was an X
have
in
the
a
dragon.
name, I think.
Yes. But we
Yeah.
have no clue why.
Yeah, we don't.
We also have the dragon, the friendly dragon. It's a little
Mhm.
bit too friendly.
Didn't you guys already go talk to him?
No.
No.
No, we figured out he was a friendly dragon, but we didn't go out to talk to the
Yeah.
dragon.
I
Okay.
feel like that would be the easiest one for us to do, though.
Yep.
It's just to go talk to this thing.
I don't mind that, doing the dragon.
I can stay behind at the tavern while you guys go talk to the dragon if you want.
If we go talk to the dragon, I want everybody on board.
Okay.
Yeah, me too, kind of.
Well, then I guess we should probably go to the seedy underbelly of Waterdeep, so I can talk to some people.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys are getting this figured out, Kaya also has a little bit to share of the dream she had last night.
Mhm.
You once again
Oh,
saw the gaunt figure try to approach you, but this time because you had precast protection from evil and good, it seemed like they kind of hit a wall that they could not get to you, but you could still see them, and it seemed like they were still watching you in your dreams.
Oh boy! But I didn't got
Oh.
another of these like violent outbursts like before.
No, it didn't cause any problems for you. They were not able to actually reach you this time, but you could see like them following you through your dreams at a distance.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Well,
Knowing
yeah,
they're
it sounds
there.
worse. Well, yeah, just them lurking in the background. Like you're having this nice dream, or you're on the beach, and all of a sudden, this like spooky skeleton man is just like, "I'll get you."
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
Oh no, this sounds even worse.
But if he looks like Stickna, that's not that scary.
True.
Okay.
But yeah, okay, then I will definitely let them know about the dream and what I experienced. And tell them that this is not really something I like, but hey.
I mean,
dreams now is what you like.
couldn't you always ask your god for help? I mean, aren't you like best friends or something?
I mean, best friends, I'm not the only worshipper of him, but yeah, I could. It's just I probably need to go to the temple to talk to him in any meaningful way, and I'm worried that if I do that there, people might figure out, you know, I don't want to be judged for something that I have no control over.
Did they not have a confession area or something? I don't know how how your religion works.
Well, no, I mean, we can just ask Tyr if he can give us guidance with something, you know, ask questions, and sometimes he answers and sometimes he don't.
Mm.
What if you made a thing to him in your room? Would that work?
Not too sure on how. I mean, usually it is the temples that have the largest connection to Tyr.
You know, Kaya, I do have some makeup we can cover your tattoo with.
You think
Or-
you think that works?
I mean, we can try it.
Sure. Yeah, sounds good.
Cool, so I'll take her upstairs before we leave, and then I'm going to grab my disguise kit. Because it says in the description is a pouch of cosmetics, hair dye, and small props. So I'm
Yep.
going to, yeah, use some bronzer because we're both bronze tieflings.
So Kaya once again gets another makeover.
No.
Again?
Not quite as detailed as the one that she got before going to meet with Mert for the first time at the play.
Yeah, no, I'm just covering up the
Oh,
tattoo.
right.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Well,
So
you
then,
you didn't want
I-
people to know, right? Trust me.
yes,
won't.
and yeah. No, you're right. I'm probably a bit too worried. But this looks good.
Yeah, I zip up my pouch. Alright, so shall we go to the criminal underworld?
Are you taking all of us?
Well, I mean, just me and Kaya right now, because
I think
Uh,
it's just
that's
them
fine.
two.
That's what I'm curious about. Yeah, go right
Yeah.
ahead.
I mean, I wouldn't want to really do anything drastic, like going to the dragon when we're not at full strength. With
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Lithor staying behind. So
So before you go, take one of the books of long distance scribing.
Marsha, I believe, has it right now, but
Yes, I always
Okay.
have it.
Cool.
You gave it to me, I have not given it up.
All right.
That's how things work.
I
we
think
will.
I currently have it. But Thor, do you want it? I hand it to her. If you want it, here you go.
Sure, I'll take the other one.
Boom.
So that means we will go to the underworld and then afterwards to the temple.
Yes.
Okay. So, Masha, you start looking around for signs of your contacts. Eventually, you come across the fact that one of your information brokers is down on the docks ward, and head down there to chat with them.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah. I start speaking Thieves' Cant, just
Yep.
since we're out in the open.
Why are you talking gibberish?
Well, Thieves' Cant isn't actually gibberish. It's normal conversation, but non-thieves don't pick up the hidden emphasis on certain things to
I
Yeah,
was
sure, but it's like a conversation that has nothing to do with what
Hmm.
we're doing right now, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
guys just
The-
like,
the-
why are you?
Masha is sitting there talking
How
about the
imagine it-
weather and the storm that is brewing off the coast and da 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 da. And you're sitting here thinking, it is a bright sunny day and there is no storm. What is going on?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So what are
Yes.
you asking your contact?
Just information on where this person that we're supposed to murder might be. With all these, Kenkus.
He looks back at you and says, I wasn't aware that any official hits had been put out.
This is on the down low.
Oh. Those kinds of things cause a lot of trouble not going through the right official channels to deal with these
Yes, I
types of
know.
folks. So it's going to cost you extra.
Are you sure? I mean,
Roll me a
Trust me.
persuasion check.
really, persuasion? Okay. Okay, I got an 8. Let's try it.
I was going to say that or performance as you sit there and bat your eyelashes really nicely. All right, you managed to convince him that he should give this to you for normal price because you know enough. It's one of those, I know enough about you that there are people who are looking for you, and if they knew who you were
Mhm.
and knew who had given their enemies the information, you probably wouldn't survive the day. So do you really want to anger me?
Yeah, it's very much a.
But in the sweetest Masha voice possible.
Mm-hmm.
She's just a girl.
Yeah, I'm just a girl who knows a few things about you and some people who you've sold information about. Wouldn't want them to find out it was you, though.
Mm-hmm.
So says, all right. He was operating down in the docks ward for good, almost a full 10 day before something spooked him. I've heard that he's moved into a cave up on the mountain.
She gives an audible sigh.
I'm sure Red, when he finds this out, is like, oh, frick.
Yeah, I already decided in my life. Yes.
Not again.
Not again.
Mhm.
Mhm. Okay.
However, word is that there is a secret entrance somewhere in the castle ward to the cave that you don't have to climb the entire mountain to get to.
Uh-huh.
But
No,
I've
palm
also
him.
heard that he may be moving soon to Skullport.
Oh. Is that out of town?
That is under Waterdeep, basically. It is the smuggler's den of Waterdeep. You would know
Yeah.
where Skullport
It's like
was.
like people that want to just go there.
People who want to disappear, people who want to move goods without paying the normal tariffs. It's also the home of most of the criminal gangs. Makes the city watch refuses to go there, type of thing.
Okay. Alright. Well, I palm him another gold.
Okay.
And yeah, just wink. And go see you around.
Always a pleasure, Masha.
I'm so confused by this conversation. What the hell were you talking about?
Okay, so I tell Kaya what we found out.
Red, roll me a wisdom save, please.
Wisdom saving throw.
Isn't
Are
he
you
at
still
the
awake?
Isn't he at the tavern with me though?
Oh, are you? I thought you went with them.
No,
No,
I
he's
did
at the
not.
tavern.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, well, we'll just hold on to that for now
I'm so wise.
then. Yep.
Sort of.
You have your moments.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Alright. Well, that's it. So let's
You-
go to the temple.
Wait,
Okay.
so you got that information out of this conversation?
I mean, didn't your little cult that you grew up in have like a cipher or something? Like a way of secretly talking to each other?
No, we were just somewhere in the wilderness where we didn't had to worry about anyone listening to us. So
Oh,
actually, Kaya, roll me an intelligence check.
oh shit. Okay, I'm not good at that. Intelligence.
You
Oh,
do remember
16?
that very vaguely in your training, there was a little bit about a particular sign that you always gave when entering a village, and that was supposed to identify you to any other members of the cult that may not be part of your group directly.
Okay.
So
Well,
it
you
was
know, we only
it was
had
a way to like find resources if you were in a bad shape.
yeah.
okay.
Well, we only had that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of like that, except for criminals. You know, growing up where I did, and with my mother, it's something I had to pick up or go to jail.
Oh. In what kind of circles are you walking around?
So, which temple shall we go to?
Next redirect.
The Temple of Tyr.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. You don't have to answer. It's fine.
Oh no, I can tell you because the others aren't here. But you know, I don't know. Well, it started off with smuggling, and then I was a mule for a while, and then after that, when I grew up and men started noticing, that's when I started this job. Well, not this job, but the one before.
Okay.
And this is how we protect ourselves against, you know, anyone that would like to put us in jail.
I see. Well, I mean, as long as it works.
It did. Kept me out, kept me fine, kept a mother housed. So, it wasn't all bad.
Yeah, I suppose so. And So your mother doesn't know of this, I presume.
Not all of it.
She stopped caring when I turned 19.
Stop caring, okay.
If you guys remember the conversation that you had with her mother while she was looking for letters, her mother is worried about her. It's just she also knows that there's a good chance that if she pushes it too much, she might not see Masha around very often. So
Gotcha, okay.
Mhm.
Well, I don't think it's not caring, but I understand. I will not bring it up to her if you don't want me to. I respect that.
Oh, you can bring up whatever you want to her. I mean, we're about to go ask her something, so. But we gotta go see her god first, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So
Excellent.
you, at this point, you guys are pulling up outside the halls of justice, which also serves as the temple of Tyr here in Waterdeep.
Mhm. Then I will be just kind of looking, going inside, greeting the head priest if they are around somewhere, and will be.
Okay. So as you head inside, you do see Savra Bellabrata, the knight who gives you, who kind of works with you guys for the Order of the Gauntlet, and she waves you guys over.
Oh, she waves us over. Okay.
Yep.
I go over.
Greetings, Kaya.
Greetings.
This must be Masha that you've told me somewhat about.
Ah,
I do a
yes.
little curtsy and go, Your Excellency.
Oh, please, no, no. I do not deserve such honors.
Then what do I call you? Mother? Mommy?
Savra is fine.
Sabra.
Mommy.
Although that's what most people call me. Although uh, technically, Sir Bellabrata would also be correct, as I am officially a knight.
Hmm.
But I prefer. I prefer to just use my given name.
Of course.
Yeah.
What brings you by today?
Well, there is some questions I would like to ask Tyr, and hoping for an answer if possible.
Huh? You know that this is open to anyone. You may do so. Uh, but you do seem a bit more troubled today than when we last spoke about your affliction.
Oh, well, I just had a bad dream, and I just want to ask for its meaning.
Ah, well, if you do not hear anything comforting, do come find me. We've known each other a bit now, and you've helped me out a few times. Maybe time for you to know some more of my history.
Of course, I'd be happy to hear. Today we might be a little bit busy, but I'm sure we can make sure to come by another time to have a chat.
Whenever is convenient for you, but as I said, it may help you with your current troubles.
Very well.
And
I,
she'll
I think I I think I forgot, but what were the things that we discussed previously together?
um you had talked to her about the scar. And so she's being kind of circumspect because she doesn't you got it covered up right now and she doesn't know if Masha knows the whole story of it.
Oh, did I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I totally forgot who I talked with
Yeah,
about
you had come
this.
and talked to her about this previously.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, well, yeah, then I would like to find a quiet spot, and
Okay.
I will let Masha know. This is probably gonna take some time and will be boring, but if you want to join in, maybe that can help you with some things.
Okay, sure, why not? I've got time.
Very well. So you get on your knees and put your hands together like this, and
You told Masha
No.
to get on her knees after the conversation you had
Yes.
about
Yes.
about,
Oh, I caught that. The
me
begging.
noticing, and I'm just like, oh,
She
this is gonna
doesn't-
go horribly.
she has
Oh.
no idea this has a different implication. Well, you put your hands like this, and just you can lower your head, close your eyes, have your eyes open, whatever you feel more comfortable with, and then just think
Okay, so like
about
normal then.
like what?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. And again, whatever feels comfortable.
Mhm.
And then you think about your about Tyr and the question you would like to ask him. And again, this could take a while. Maybe he doesn't answer. I mean, he doesn't always answer me as well. So, and yeah, the answer can come in various ways. It could be a direct, actual answer, with words and stuff, or with signs and interpretations. Those are often a bit harder to understand.
All right. I actually do follow her instructions.
Okay. Kaya, go ahead and roll me a d20, please.
20. 13.
So you spend a few minutes sitting there, kind of meditating and praying to Tyr about this dream, and what it's supposed to mean, and whether are you tainted and fallen, or what the story is.
I think one major question I will also have is if my friends are in danger because of me, because of this.
You do not get any kind of audible answer. However, you feel
Mhm.
like this warmth, almost like somebody has placed their hand between your shoulder blades and just rested it there.
And- Mm, I don't know if I understood correctly. Could you repeat that?
So you don't hear any answer, but
Yeah.
you get this feeling of warmth, like somebody has taken their hand and just placed it between your shoulder blades and rested it there for a minute or so.
Okay. So, interpretations. I hate it. I assume this could maybe mean like he protects me. So I take that as my answer,
You can
I
always
guess.
roll insight.
Sure. I would much rather do that than try to inside that with my real life insight of -2 that I have. So.
I think your real life
Not
insight might be
one.
better.
Yeah, I guess.
What about
You are
you?
able to. You do get the feeling that there's a presence there, so you look and there is nobody there.
Mm-hmm.
But you can
So
still
I can be
feel kind of that
sure.
hand that
Yeah.
gives you the impression that while Tyr didn't answer you, he did at least reach down and just kind of give you that calming pat on the back.
Yeah. Kind of a reassurance that he's there.
Yeah, just kind of a I haven't left you.
Gotcha. For me, that's enough, I guess.
One second. trying to find my web browser because things are being weird and I have no like icons of any kind showing up for whatever reason at the moment.
Does Marsha also think of
Hold
a
on,
question?
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay, okay.
Masha, you get a feeling that something is also you've gained something's attention, but it definitely feels different. As in, it is almost that the creature is impressed at your audacity.
Nice.
Oh.
What the fuck did you ask?
You did get on your knees. Nice.
No.
Noise.
You
Damn it!
see,
Did I just like get a devil onto me? God, no.
you do see
Yes.
a dark-skinned creature in your mind. Uh, Tattoos covering him, a long, wavy sword with a hook at one end, with some small horns on his head, and a rather entertained smirk on his face.
Do I recognize this person?
Roll me a religion check.
What the fuck did you ask? Oh
I don't know
boy.
what she asked. I'm just saying that there's something that. Yes, you recognize this as Gratz.
Oh.
And he just kind of smirks at you and says, "One of my children and followers has the balls to walk into a temple of Tyr and start praying. You are. My hat is off to you, my dear." And then he just leaves.
Well, say hi to Iglith for me. He left.
Yeah, he left before you heard that because that would not have been the comment to make.
Oh my goodness.
Considering the
God damn.
relationship those two have.
Yeah, I know that's last.
Yeah.
You might have found the Temple of Tyr in a smoking ruin real quick at that point.
Yeah.
So,
A little disappointed. Yeah, the Masha is like a little kind of like, huh? Well, okay then.
So, did you reach out to Tyr? Did it work?
Yeah.
Inside check.
Uh,
something happened.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, something
So-
happened. It was definitely Tyr.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
definitely
wow.
a warrior.
I'm impressed. Not many pray for the first time and hear an answer. It must be
Can I
very
say-
special.
Oh, well, when you have someone as good as you guiding me, I guess it just sort of, comes naturally.
Oh,
She's
well,
like patting, like she's like pressing her fingertips against each other, like in that nervous. Whatever.
Like in every anime where somebody's like trying to be deceitful, doing the.
Yeah. Well, no, like it's just more of like a nervous tick than anything else. Her tail's still like really straight.
I did a thing that's not quite what it should have been, but we're just gonna
Yeah.
go with it.
I mean, I believe her. So
But it works. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so are we done? Do we need to go somewhere else?
well, I got my reassurance and feel confident that Tyr is still with me. So I'm all good.
Okay. Well, shall we go see my mother?
Yes.
All right, so back to Elthor and Admiral. Where are you guys hanging out in the tavern at the moment?
It doesn't matter to me. You could be basement or just right in the front of the tavern. I'll be probably at the bar. Make sure
Yeah,
no
I
one
was
goes
gonna
down.
say probably in the bar area.
Okay, both of you roll me a perception check, please.
Oh no.
Hmm. I really like that drink.
All right. Elthor, roll me an insight check, please.
I really do like this drink. I don't want...
You notice 4 members of the Dung Sweepers Guild going by, but they seem to be acting strangely. Instead of being focused on the messes in the road that they're not picking up, they're looking at the tavern.
So I'm gonna
I really
get
like this drink.
Red's attention and be like,
Huh?
there's some weird people outside. I don't know what they
Weird
want.
people.
So they're street cleaners, but they're not cleaning the street. They're just looking at our tavern.
Loaders. Okay. He definitely takes a look at him, but he gets on like the other bar, like right in front of that basement door, and he keeps an eye out. Make sure nothing ill will. I told Elthor kind of hide and make a good lookout. Make yourself scarce.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
One of them does come up and try the door to see if you guys are open.
We're not open, so the door will be locked.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he just kind of turns and kind of looks inside a little bit, sees you, and like starts waving at you.
I wave him away like, no, we're closed. We're closed. Renovation.
He turns to the other guys and kind of shrugs.
Maybe they had something to tell us.
Tail him.
What?
You want to tail him?
I mean, we can just ask them what they want and tell them the tavern's not open right now.
You want to talk to him? Or you want me to talk to him?
I
I'll talk to him.
I can talk to them.
Okay. Go right ahead. I'll back you up.
So I'm gonna go outside and motion one of them over, but I'm gonna close
okay.
the door to
As
the
you-
tavern behind me.
As you head outside, roll me another perception check.
Okay.
I'm like right at the door.
Yeah.
If I see any signs of hostility, I'm running out.
Okay. So you get out there to them, and they're kind of talking amongst themselves. And as you approach, they stop and turn to look at you.
And I'm gonna tell them the tavern is not open right now. We're doing renovations.
Many apologies. We believed one of our friends had come by here the other night, and we had not seen him today. We were just coming out to check. Oh, you're one of the ones that saved my cousin from the carrion crawler, aren't you?
Yes.
Very good to meet you. When do you think you'll be open?
Not sure yet. We're still working out the details on that.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, we look forward to being able to come visit and give you some patronage as you've helped ours out. We would like to help you out.
Okay. Can I do an insight check and see if
Sure.
he's telling the
You
truth?
better.
All right, so you pick up on a couple of things here. One, these guys are far better spoken than you would expect a dung sweeper.
That's what I picked
Mm-hmm,
up.
that's what I was thinking, yeah.
Two, he is being truthful, but there's also something that he's not saying that he's interested in at the tavern as well.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell him like, well, we haven't had any patrons yet because we're not open. So
I'm sorry. He must have mentioned a different tavern and we just got confused.
probably.
Now that you're up there next to him, roll me a medicine check, please.
Okay.
So as you look closer at this person, you realize their eyes are kind of dull and flat, and you are pretty sure you've seen this kind of stuff around before. There's an intellect devourer in his skull.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Would Red be able to know this at all?
Nope, you're
I
too
think-
far back. You're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
It's right
figured.
up
Okay.
there.
I'm just
The
looking at you,
Bellathor,
so
you
kind
can-
of give you.
You can
So
try
I'm
and
just
give
gonna-
a sleight of hand check to subtly signal Admiral
Yeah,
to get
that-
his butt out here.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna tell. Yeah, like
I'm just reading her body language the whole time. Are you signaling at all?
yeah.
Make me a
So-
sleight of
Okay.
hand check, and then Admiral, make me an insight check. Very nice. She starts signaling, and you pick up on it right away that she's trying to get you to come outside. Fortunately, though, it does not seem like the dung sweepers have noticed this signal.
Before I leave, I cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay.
So, how do you target yourself or cast on yourself? Just
Armor of Agathis should be set up to auto cast on yourself. You just need to click the actual little person icon.
I use power, but
No, you hit the hit the plus, the heal button.
the heal button. I did. Okay.
Yep, there you go.
Okay. You got it. Yeah, I take a cup of water, I splash over myself, and get nice and wet, and it starts to like freeze under my armor, so it gets a little cold. Now walk out like, hey, what's going on out here? I hear we need some friends who need drinking. What's not?
Like, yeah, I was just telling them that our tavern isn't open for business yet.
Oh yeah, we're still renovating. Oh, what else can we do for you, boys? I walk up to Elithor, like walking right next to her, and I'm looking hard at these because she gave me a signal of some
Yeah.
hostility. I'm looking for anything that will give
Give me
me.
a medicine
And
check. And you can do it with advantage because you are you are more aware that there's something up with these folks due to the signal.
You could do it.
All right, you
Nice.
also realize that there is something off about it. Like his eyes are kind of this flat.
Is it just this one?
No,
Or all
all
of them?
four of them are
All four of
just kind of
them.
like same attitude.
Would Red know what an intellect devourer would be?
Didn't you fight
As a-
one in the sewer?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Yes. No, was I there?
Yeah, you were.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone but
Okay.
me was incapacitated, but there you were there.
Okay. Yes. No, I thought that was a mind flare.
There was
There
a
was
mind
both.
flayer, and he had an intellect devourer with him.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
blasted
okay.
You guys, and then mind flayer blasted you guys because somebody shot him, and then he
Mhm.
walked off and left the intellect devourer and the orc to fight you guys.
Gotcha. Understood. I forgot about that. I was too worried about the mind flare. Yeah, I see this. I draw my sword. I basically, Elthor, we need to get back up. I draw my sword, like, tell us what are you really doing here.
The guy up front just kind of like raises his hands. No need for hostility here. And as you see him looking around frantically, like trying to find a city guardsman to get their attention.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah. So.
oh yeah,
Wow,
go.
what a
Yes,
person.
call him. To see you.
We're just looking for a friend. That's all. Just looking for a friend. We thought we'd heard that he'd come to this tavern, and we are apparently wrong. We'll be going now.
So
Now,
I'm gonna tell you like we can't do this in the street. Like I'm gonna look at you like we can't do this out here.
No. I'm backing back into the tavern. I'm just knowing you're not welcome here, my friend.
Very well. We will be on our way.
I'm at my guard ready for them that attack me or the Elthor, but I'm taking Elthor and we're backing up into the tavern door.
Okay.
So my hand on my weapon too.
Yeah.
But I'm just not pulling it out
Yeah.
right now.
I tell Elthor, like, do you want to go out back, see if we can tail these, see what's up with them?
Yeah, I think we should.
I'm not good at tailing. I can guard the tavern while you can go maybe a few blocks, see what happens.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Or you be on your own,
Yeah, just make sure all the doors are locked.
which Red does. He makes sure every door is locked. I
No.
check on the prisoner, make sure he's still there.
Yep, he's still there, both of them.
All right.
Okay, get back up and start locking the door. And I don't want to lose her sight of her, but I have no way to contact you. Just be. If anything goes bad, come back.
I will do my best.
How closely are you tailing?
So I'm gonna try to be not too close to them. Maybe like down the block a little bit. Like I can still see them, and I
So,
can see like
20 yards, 50 yards. You know, many
maybe
feet?
about like
Feet are
maybe
you?
about like 40, 50 yards.
40, 50 yards. Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Like
Okay.
how long are how big are the streets that they're on?
Well, I mean, this is Troll Skull Alley, so it's kind of narrow and windy, but then goes out into the main streets as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
so
just trying not to lose sight of them.
Yep. Go ahead and give me a stealth check, Elthor.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
So you believe you are sneaking quite nicely.
Yeah.
Give me another perception check on these guys.
Okay.
All right. You're pretty sure you're being sneaky, but every so often you see one of them turn and look directly at where you are hiding.
Oh shit.
Mm. Okay.
Oh shit.
Totally not sus.
Yeah.
It,
That's
it,
not.
could, it could just be them randomly scanning the area, but you feel a little off, like they still are aware that you're there.
Mm-hmm.
And they head down a little ways, and you find yourself near the. Sure, I get the name right. You find yourself near Growlhund Villa, and they turn and head into the sewers.
Okay. So I'm not gonna follow them into the sewers. I'm just gonna head back to the tavern and tell Red where I saw what I saw.
Okay.
You told me that, and I'm like, how does no one else see that? That was obvious.
It is pretty obvious, but
So does no one see that they're intellect devoured, or no one
Elthor, you
cares?
notice that they, for the most part, took pretty good pains to not get that close to other people.
yeah, so they're avoiding people, so people can't really get a good look at them.
They were willing to call the city guard, so they got to be welcomed around here. Or
They
was
might
that a
have
bluff?
they might have bribed people, or maybe they thought the guards wouldn't notice.
You get the feeling that they thought the guards wouldn't be paying close enough attention to them if they saw some random person just attacking a member of the Dung Sweepers team.
So I
Yeah.
get the feeling they don't look like intellect devourers.
No, they look like they look human.
Gunsmokers.
No, we only noticed because we were really close to them.
Yes.
Basically, what you notice
So-
is the fact that intellect devourers don't have eyes; they see through blind sense. What you were noticing was the fact that their eyes seemed to be very unfocused, like they weren't actually looking at you with their eyes.
Good enough. So we had to get close enough to see that. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're avoiding getting close to other people, so other people don't notice as well.
They're wearing disguises, but with one major flaw. Okay. I feel not comfortable that they know we're here. What is going on? Why would they have interest now with us?
Well, they mentioned that their friend was in our tavern, so I think they were looking for our the people in the basement.
So
Well, I mean, you guys did just have fight night a little while ago too, so
We did,
So-
but
are we talking about the friend we are guarding? Or is it a different friend?
it could be the friend that we're guarding.
So
Because it
he
sounds
he belonged to the, I'm going to push the name, the
Xanathar.
Zanbarum?
It's the
Xanathar.
Xanathar.
But you're working for the rival group. Do you think that these guys are working for the Xanathars?
They
Or are
could
they a
be.
separate entity? If
I don't know.
if they're a separate entity, why are they interested in our friend?
I don't know which group these people work for, but they did go into the sewers.
Yeah, that doesn't give
So
me
who
comfort.
knows? Who knows? There's probably lots of groups down there with kind of their own sections.
I can handle the sewers. Just thank God they can then go up the mountains.
But yeah, when the rest of our group gets back, we might have to go down into the sewers, but I don't like just going down there. There could be an ambush or something.
No, I don't know either.
But they were outside a certain villa. I'm not sure if that villa has anything to do with it either.
the Growlhund Villa is where you guys tracked one of the killers back to
Oh, yeah.
when the fireball went off outside your manor.
Yeah, so we probably need to go to that manor at some point.
Yeah, but right now when we're split up and we're guarding somebody. But yes, that is definitely on the to-do list.
Well, that's why I said at some point, not right now.
Mm-hmm. This guy is giving me on edge, to be honest.
Well, they said I only have to watch this person for 3 days.
This is day 1 or day 2?
This should be day 2.
They said 3 nights.
Oh, 3 nights.
So one night. This is
Okay.
gonna be night 2 when we
Yeah,
sleep
so
tonight.
it would be night 2 tonight, yeah.
So,
So about this point, Kaya and Masha, you show back up and find the tavern doors all locked.
oh yeah, if I see them or hear them knock, I'm like waving them in. Quick, we got something to tell you.
Whoa, what happened?
So while you were gone, some people came to the tavern. They said they were dung sweepers, but when we looked at them closer, they appeared to be intellect devourers.
That's
And they
not a very
said-
nice thing to call stupid people, Elthar.
Wow.
Well, in this case, they were very well spoken. So
Well spoken, stupid people. Love it.
yeah, I said they appeared to be dung sweepers. I don't. They were not dung
Hey,
sweep.
Politicians fit that bill too.
Yeah, they were campaigning for Waterdeep.
Hey, don't make fun of stupid people like that. They're above politicians.
Oh,
But yeah, they appeared to be intellect devourers, and they said they were looking for their friend. And then they disappeared down a sewer next to the mansion or the villa that we were looking at not too long ago.
What do you reckon from this?
Well, I don't know if we should hold. She's a little confused right now.
Oh my.
Should we go follow them? Go get them? I mean, I'm sure your friends will be fine in the basement.
Went into the sewer, but we should maybe check out the villa that they were near.
Okay. I mean,
I
I'm
agree.
game if you are.
Right now?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure that the people in the basement will be still there if we all leave, because there's been multiple people
Yeah, people.
suddenly
lot of people were
interested in our
interested.
tavern.
And I would suggest, for the time being, even though we might lose this this thread, not leave the tavern. I mean,
So, Kaya, I'm going to remind you that because it is a ritual, you still can cast augury as a ritual, even if you don't have the spell prepared.
oh,
It takes a little bit of time to cast virtual spell, so that's the only thing that's different. But
Yeah,
it saves
and
spell
It
slots.
would take about 20 minutes to cast it, but that could give you an idea of like, if we leave this person in the basement, will they be here when we come back tonight, or is leaving the person a good idea? Yes or no, that kind of thing.
oh, I don't have the I don't have the component requirements. It's like 25 gold worth of sticks, bones, or similar tokens. Would I have, like in hindsight, could I have gotten that from our visit today at the temple?
Yes, that is something that I kind of would assume that you would probably prepare at some point to have,
Very well. Well,
considering how useful that spell is in some cases.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, in that case, if you have like 10
So
minutes to,
you
I
cast
could.
it, and you receive an omen about a specific course of action you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. So just remember how to think about that when you're framing your question.
Yeah. So I would like to ask. It's probably more like a yes or no question.
Yeah, so the results you can get is wheel, which means it's good, woe for bad, wheel and woe meaning it's mixed, or nothing meaning that there is no strong thing one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Magic 8 Ball.
Yeah.
This is exactly
Then
what it
I
is.
would.
Pretty much,
I would-
but I like it because it's a way in game that your character can basically go, "Hey DM, are you going to screw us over if we do this thing?"
While she's doing this, I'm taking a short rest to get my.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would like to ask if it is wise for us to... Fuck. How should I word this? I would like to ask if we should stay here and make sure nobody will steal our guests away from us.
Okay, so that will give you a wheel result of a good. It is a good idea to stay here.
Okay. So,
Okay.
my god says we should stay and protect our guests. And
Okay.
I trust him, so...
He does not understand that match you just did, but Red believes you. Okay, if you say stay here, I'll say stay here.
Yeah.
But I ask again to the group: is this the best place we keep him? I don't have a clue where we move him, but I feel like everybody knows he's here.
Like the minute we try to take them outside, though, that might be worse.
Again, yeah.
Yeah, in the movies, when do they always try and bust the prisoner out?
When you move them.
Yep.
Yep.
What was that? 310 to Yuma, or the remake, the Western remake, where
Yeah,
he had
with
to
Christian
move him?
Bale. Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm,
yes.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Russell Crowe, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Is that all we're going to do for the next 2 days? Is keep an eye on the prisoner?
Well, maybe
suppose-
maybe tomorrow, Kaya's gut will say a different answer.
True.
I could ask again.
As I say, the other thing is, think about how you asked. You asked if anything bad basically would happen if you stayed here and guarded the prisoner. And the answer was no. Nothing bad's going to happen if you stay here and guard the prisoner.
Well, I
Oh, I
asked
thought it was the
if we
opposite.
should stay here to guard our guests.
Can you ask your god again?
I mean, I asked if we should stay, and it was a wheel, so I'm like, yeah, we should stay here.
That's why I thought so too.
Yeah, basically, I'm telling you the way that means is what you asked, should we stay here? It means basically nothing bad is going to come of you staying here. It doesn't tell you that there's a better option to go do something else. It just says nothing
Yes.
bad's going to happen for staying here.
Oh, what? But what? But that's not the answer to my question. What the fuck? I'm so confused.
It's the gods.
That's how gods are.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
the augury spell
I
doesn't tell you you can't say is it better to stay or go. The augury spell won't tell you that.
Yes, but I asked, should we stay here and protect the thing? And then you said, yeah, it's a wheel, so...
Which means nothing bad is going to happen if you do stay here.
So we have
So
no
should you
fear
ask-
of
we-
staying here. We can leave.
No,
So-
I feel like...
So should she ask?
So if you,
What?
if for
if,
example,
if it
well,
will
the
it be
question
bad
was,
if we leave?
should we go chase down these intellect devourers? Then the answer would have
Then,
been
yeah.
weal and woe. It could have been. There's going to be some benefits to it, but you may end up having some setbacks as well.
Yeah,
like
because
that.
I think what this means is basically, as long as we are here, nothing bad is gonna happen. So if we decide to go away, then maybe shit goes down. That's how I interpreted it.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm sorry, I was taking some liberty with the way you worded it because you didn't word it in a direct weal or woe fashion.
I feel like I did, but
You,
I
you
might
were saying,
just-
should we stay here? And you were wanting
Yes.
to know which one was better, right? Was it better to stay
No.
or go?
Well, I was just asking, should we stay here? That was the question. Should we stay here? And as far as I'm concerned, the
And the
answer to that was
response
yes.
is there's going to be no negative effect to you guys if you stay here.
Mm-hmm.
I just
So
look
it-
at Marshall and go, guys are so confusing.
So if she did it again, and she asked, "Will anything bad happen here if we leave?"
So augury does have a 25% fail rate, basically, if you ask more than once a day.
Okay.
I mean, do we have anything better to do? Ask away.
Well, what that means is, I roll a
It could be
secret
anything.
check. There's a 25% chance that the answer is not correct.
Yep.
But you guys wouldn't know whether that 25% happened or not.
I mean, I think it's said that we should, as long as we stay, nothing bad is gonna happen. So I feel like
Correct.
we should stay.
Okay.
Okay. I concur.
That is my interpretation. I don't know.
Okay, me
Okay.
too.
So you guys hang out for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything particular you guys want to do, discuss?
I'll probably
We-
ask Kaya some stuff.
I'm gonna try to teach Red how to play dragon chess. So I have a dragon chess set in my inventory.
Okay, Red, make me an intelligence check, please.
Oh, but yeah, my forte, yes. The saving throw or did you check?
Just a straight check.
Oh, not too bad. Straight up 14. So this is a queen, and that's a king? She can move all over the place, but the king can only move one? That doesn't seem right.
No, can't move all over the place, buddy.
Ah. And what's this horsey thing look like? Where's he go?
So he moves
Is
this.
it is it regular chess? They just call it dragon chess, or is it a
Yeah.
totally different game in D&D?
I think it's mostly similar, but like instead of bishops, you're probably going to have like clerics, and instead of
Clerics,
castles, you're going
okay.
to have wizards.
But it's basically the same idea. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
similar
Yeah.
idea.
I didn't know if I was just pulling that out of my butt. I thought it was just great chess. Okay. Cool.
It's 3-dimensional.
Oh, don't go Star Trek on me.
That's what it says.
It doesn't say 3-dimensional chess.
Yes, it says there's 3 boards, 3 interconnected game boards.
Oh, it is Star Trek chess. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, it
Tiny
is.
chess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one expired to the other one? Because D&D is really old. I wonder what came out first. Huh.
I'm gonna say probably the fact that I'm pretty sure you saw
Dragon.
Spock playing 3D chess back in the whatevers.
So
Seven.
the
Oh yeah, you're right. I think you're right
those
on
are
that.
those are the boards. I put a picture in the chat.
Oh, so,
Red's like,
so
one at a
Dragon
time,
chess is-
one at a time.
Dragon chess is definitely more of a traditional chess on 3 different boards. Star Trek Tri-D chess is quite different.
Yeah, there's different rules. Yeah.
The boards look very different.
Yeah. But apparently there's griffins and dragons and unicorns and clerics
Oh, that makes
and
sense.
paladins. So each board has different things. Like the red lower board is dwarf, basilisk, and elemental.
Yeah, there is the Star Trek Tri-D chess with Nemo and
Nemo and
But
bearded
I'm pretty
dragon.
sure
That's
the
why I
blue
was
one
laughing. I'm
is
like, what?
Spock.
Okay, I don't know that reference, but okay, I get that show. Yeah, that is Spock.
Yep.
And as you
I
can see,
forget
there
who's-
are like what 3 or 4. I think there might be 5 different little boards.
I think it's
there.
five board,
Yeah, I
but
think
like
it's
2 of them are
5,
smaller.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
You
yeah.
want to know the one that makes no sense to me?
What?
The one with Data with the finger game,
I
where
know.
you're just moving his
Data with
fingers.
the
around.
Chinese finger cuffs is hilarious.
It is.
Alright, while they're doing that, I'm probably going to talk to Kaya about what I saw.
Okay.
Yeah,
This one here is the one that makes no sense to me. But go ahead and what are you talking to Kaya about?
about what I saw.
Yeah, what are you saying? What are you telling Kaya?
Just knock on her door if she's upstairs or wherever she is, and
Yeah, probably.
I don't even
Ah.
wait for her to respond. I just open the door.
Yeah, I'm just like, come. Oh, yeah, yes.
Oh, good. Are you busy?
No.
Okay. And I shut the door and sit down. Okay, so I have a question for you. I'm hoping you can shed some light on the situation that I have found myself in.
Of course. What kind of question?
So, when we went to the Temple of Tyr,
Yes.
did you see anything there?
I felt Tyr's presence, but not seeing anything.
Oh, okay.
Did you see Tyr?
I don't know if I would call him Tyr, but I saw a demon.
A demon. Are you
Yes,
certain?
yes, do you know Gratz, the Prince of Pleasure?
Would I know them?
What
You
was the
know
name
the
again?
name, yes. You don't know them, but you've heard of them.
I heard I heard the name before, but not anything in particular.
Okay. Well, I went and I was praying to Tyr, and then I saw him show up, and he, smiled and said, something along the lines of, like, man, how can one of my followers just expect to march into Tyr's temple and do something like this? And he left. That's the issue, though. I don't pray to him, nor have I made a deal with them.
Yeah, well, that is certainly not good. Well, what do you reckon? Should we ask the priest again?
Yeah, probably.
Well, I mean, only if you feel comfortable about it. I don't want to press you into anything.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm fine. We can go. Besides, I think Elithor and Red are playing something. I don't know. I just zoned out when they were explaining it.
Okay. Well, I guess it's best to then head out right away. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we go downstairs, then I let them know. We have to quickly go back to the temple and clear some things up.
Okay.
As she says this, I just fling the board. Too many board. And I walk.
Like
Okay, temple time.
I'm like, yeah, he doesn't get dragon chest.
I was gonna say with the 14 you rolled, you're doing decent. I was gonna say you were doing decent.
Yeah, you were doing.
It's
You
the
were
fact
doing
that I
okay.
kept. Why did I keep losing?
Man.
We want to go to temple. Do we
Mhm.
want to leave a guard here or?
I mean, I don't have any reason to go there.
Don't you want to play Tutia?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I was just asking because it can be helpful in certain situations. If you're worried or unsure about what to do.
Well, I appreciate you offering, but I'm good.
Very well.
I'll go with you, Kaya.
Yeah, if you wish to, of course. But I give like a look towards Marsha if she feels uncomfortable if Red comes along.
No,
Oh,
I'm straight faced.
Okay.
You can't tell.
and so do you be fine by yourself?
I'll just
Do you
keep the
want me to
doors
stay?
locked.
Okay.
Me and Liv got it.
You see this pile of dust, and a thumbs up symbol appears.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna high five him again.
We need to give him a
kinda
raise.
you put your hand up there, and you feel something kind of like just touch your palm, and leave it there
Yeah.
for just that half second too long that it starts feeling awkward. Because
Watch
not
out, he's
really
handsy.
sure what you're supposed to be doing.
He likes to massage people. Sometimes good, sometimes a little bit too strong.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
He's never given
you
me
weren't
a
in the tavern
massage.
when Red got the massage, were you?
No, Red was by himself.
Yes, but
I'm
that's
like,
why I'm
what?
warning you. Like he gets handsy, but watch out.
He's never gotten handsy with me.
Maybe he just likes me more.
Maybe.
Probably.
All right, temple time it is.
So when they leave, I'm gonna lock all the doors.
Okay, you lock the doors, and I'm guessing you also like secure all the shutters over the windows so that people can't see in and see that you're there by yourself either.
Yep.
All right. Those of you headed to the temple, give me a perception check, please.
Oh boy.
Fun times.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
All right.
Like,
I'm just
So,
vibing.
for a second.
Red and Kaya, you both notice a nobleman come out of the bookstore there on Trollskull Valley at the same time, or very close there too when you depart. And he does keep pretty close to you guys most of the way to the temple.
I look at his
Yes.
eyes.
You're just staring
I
at
just
this
want a
dude
quick like.
in the
Does he
eyes.
look like a real nobleman?
Well, I mean, it's hard to tell unless you get within about 5 or 10 feet of it to really study him closely.
Just run right up in his face.
Who are you?
Be like, let me see your eyes.
Is that what you're doing?
I see this. I see this. I don't walk right up to him, but I kind of walk away from the ladies into a little bit off direction, but I like walk a little bit slower and give distance
he
between
continues
ladies and me.
going in the same direction that they are.
I want him to gain on the ladies in
Yep.
between. I want to get behind him, walking a little bit slower, let him kind of pass me, and see what happens.
Okay.
I get like distracted at looking at whatever's in the bookstore or whatever's on the way there. Kind of
Right.
pretend I'm looking at something, window shopping. Now I want to
Right.
tail
So
him.
he walks on past you.
Okay. I'm not stealthing. I'm just walking behind him.
Yeah. Nope. He walks on past, not really paying attention to you.
And I tail.
Okay. After a little while, he starts looking back over his shoulder and notices you, and has this puzzled look on his face. As far as like, where'd you just? Why are you be? What are you? Whatever. And he just keeps walking.
I just look at him like, huh? Oh, what? Okay.
No, he's not even
And
looking at you. After a few moments, he just kind of, what are you doing? Okay, whatever. Keeps walking.
I try to keep distance between him and the ladies, but try to keep the ladies in view at all times.
Yep. So he doesn't really do anything else. As you get closer and they turn to the Temple of Tyr, he keeps walking further down to a different temple.
Okay. I walk with the ladies then.
Okay. So you guys get to the temple, and Salvra is still there. She sees you guys again and kind of cocks her head like, everything okay?
Yeah, I flag her down immediately when I see her, and
She sees you waving, and she comes hustling over pretty quickly. Yes?
sorry. I hope we're not encroaching on any business right now.
Oh no, and you've done so many favors for me. I owe you plenty. What can I do for you?
Well, we were
Is there a
praying earlier
private
today.
room to talk?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that's probably best.
Oh yes. And she leads you off into a small private chapel.
Yep. Papa. Yep.
Red, I don't think you've ever seen
Eh,
this
am-
person before.
Yes, that's. I was about to ask. Am I invited to this, or is it kind of, kind of shooing me away, kind of thing?
She doesn't. She saw that you pretty much walked in with Kaya and Masha, so she
I just
was
looked
just
up to
kind of
her,
like,
goes,
I'm guessing whatever this has to do, probably has to do with you as well. So once you get in the chapel, she'll kind of turn and look at Red and go, I don't believe we've met. I'm Savra Bellabrata, and you are.
Admiral Redcliffe. They call me Red. We're just friends here.
Very nice to meet you, Red.
He bows.
Is there something I can help you guys with? You seem to be even more distressed and confused than you were earlier today. Was Tyr's response not helpful?
What if you didn't get a response from Tyr?
What do you mean, my dear?
Um, what if, and I'm just, hypothetically, of course, what if, when you pray, instead of it being a god, it was a demon?
Well, and she kind of looks you over, Masha, and says, I can think of a few reasons why. One might be that they are, well, originally one of your progenitors for somewhere further back up the line.
I mean, do that.
But
And
Sorry.
they, from time to time, like to check in on what they consider their offspring of any generation.
but even within the confines of the House of Tyr?
Which demon lord was it?
It's Kratzt.
Given his power, that would not be unsurprising, especially if your lifestyle lends it towards something that would attract him. You must
Okay.
understand the demons that dwell in the abyss do not wait for you to call on them as the gods on Mount Celestia do, but instead they are simply attracted to parts of human mortal realms that interest them. So, if
Um,
for some reason they were one of your ancestors and you have been doing stuff that perhaps they would find interesting, they may have decided to pay you a visit, even here. It probably did not stay long, that is for sure.
um,
And considering, how should I say, uh, that he was not physically here, but simply just interacting with your mentality, would mean that he really would not probably run afoul of Tyr unless Tyr were interacting with you directly as well.
I
okay.
interject. That's pretty bold for him to interject in his own temple.
It is quite a bit
I
bolder than
agree, yeah.
usual, but as I said, he may have even some. I have heard times where, for the fun of it, they do even request permission from the temple, the god of the temple, to speak up if the god himself has not claimed the person praying, and especially considering it is if he is. I'm losing it with the Masha expressions here.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep powering through, and you keep popping those things up, and I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, is this Masha's actual
Serious.
voice,
No,
or is this her
no,
internal
no.
dialogue going on? Especially though, if, for example, he were an ancestor, Tyr may have felt it more appropriate for him to respond to you than anything else. I mean, that is how tieflings are formed, is ancestry of devils and demons somewhere back there.
Okay, but I mean,
Usually
I
more devils. But
yeah, I just didn't choose this person. I didn't choose
no,
him. I didn't ask for him to be here.
but the fact that it's a devil means that it probably wouldn't have asked for permission to be here either.
With being a paladin, would I know that as a tiefling, she doesn't have a choice? Is she basically been cursed from her bloodline?
No, so tieflings aren't necessarily like without a choice for this. It's more just the fact that because they share blood, it forms a connection. And
Yeah,
then
okay.
if Masha was doing things that Gratz would have found entertaining, he would have been keeping an eye on her closer because, in the grand scheme of things, it's like you watching your child or your puppy.
Yeah, she already has 1 foot in. And so
Yeah.
it's easier. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, really shocked, really.
What? I'm a good person.
Are you saying
You
that
and
above
Sabra
board,
will
or are you
raise an
saying it in
eyebrow
game?
at that and just kind of look at Masha.
I
We all
feel like
do.
I feel like Elithor even heard that from where she's at. It is
She write it in the book. Right.
Yeah, Red's over there like
no.
writing everything that's going down in the book to make sure Elthor is being kept in the loop.
I felt a disturbance in the force.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Okay. So what do I do? Do I just like talk to them or like carry around a bag of salts? What do I need to do?
Well, I mean, as with
any powerful being from the other planes. If you do not wish their attention, then interacting with them is the worst thing you can do. The next thing I would say is you should probably try to do things that would not be entertaining to grats.
So defense against the demon is boring him. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could also see if Kaya, the solution I gave Kaya to her problem, helps you as well.
Would I be able to, I don't know, try another prayer here?
If you
Or
wish.
is the temple, is the temple closed, or do I
No,
need to?
It's early afternoon at the moment. So yeah,
Okay.
you could definitely go. She says you can use this chapel if you wish. I hope that you do find the peace that you're looking for. But if not, you may want to go. But I will say this: if you're definitely trying to contact a deity that you don't want grats to show up, it's usually best to find one that their domains would overlap somewhat in their interest in you.
Hmm.
A jealous deity would not let him show up as easily. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Territorial.
Okay.
So, forgive me for prying, but do you know what it might have been that attracted brats to you?
Masha looks away.
No one can figure out why.
Shall we miss?
Red, I need you to roll me a wisdom save.
Oh. Why?
We're all just cursed.
Yes,
Okay.
all that.
So, something comes to Red's mind, but you figured, that's probably not relevant, and blurting it out right here would not be a good idea. You're thinking of several particular instances outside of a tavern that Masha has been involved in.
Please raise the eyebrow.
Those weren't me though.
Sure. Wink, 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 wink. I'm doing the double eye close. Wink, 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 wink. Gotcha.
Okay. Well, would you happen to know of any gods that are? And then she stops talking. Never mind.
If you want us
If
to
need
leave,
be, your friends can step outside and you can tell me directly. And
I voluntarily walk
if
outside.
it is something that is you're scared to mention in front of them.
No, I'm not scared to mention in front of them. She's looking at the priest.
You would prefer not to mention it to me. Well, if that's the case, I'm sure Kaya can help you determine a suitable deity, and she will step outside.
I'm not that knowledgeable about deities, but I can try.
Well. Okay. And I ask her, is there like a god that would fit my kind of deal?
Yeah, is there a sex god?
Technically, I wouldn't say yes.
So
But it won't be like.
one of the first ones that comes to mind is Soon.
Who?
Soon.
Is she a sex
she-
god or a fertility god?
No, she is a goddess of love, beauty, and passion.
Oh, breaking up.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I mean there is Soon, which is the goddess of love or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
yeah,
saying.
yes,
Soon
yes.
is the deity of
Love and beauty.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But she also deals with the domains of passion. So her worshippers
Yeah,
do
she
tend
does.
to be a little bit more hedonistic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your Aphrodite kind of. Yeah.
There
Yeah,
is
I convey that
also-
information to Marsha.
Just a second. There is also.
I want to say there's one god, but it's more of a minor god, like a more your BDSM kind of guy, your Hellraiser, no kind of thing. But it's not a well-known god. I want to say I read that.
There is also Loth,
No, thank you.
if you want to get into that.
Uh,
No.
I don't
If
know.
you really want to look up the Elven Pantheon, I'm sure there's
Pantheon.
something. Yeah, thank you.
What
I'm
about
sure
you,
there's
Jay?
something of that version.
Yeah.
If you're
God.
Yeah, I mean
You also know that-
Charis, yeah.
as far as like living by luck and things like that, the goddess of good luck, Timora, may be a decent patron. And then there is also the well, he's more about knowledge. He is the patron of artists, bards, clerks, inventors, sages, and other things, and deals with knowledge is Ogma.
Be interesting, Marcia. What god are you interested in?
I don't know.
Uh,
I've never
I'm
been
gonna
religious
butcher the name.
before.
Beishaba, goddess of misfortune, trickery.
There's Lyra, who's the goddess of bards too.
Cedric, the god of lies.
Yeah.
I'm giving you the main ones, but yeah, there is a whole host of minor pantheons that you can delve into as well.
Yeah.
That
Absolutely. Yeah, those are really good.
Because there's also ones that are specific to certain races that may really fit a closer bill for what Masha would be looking for.
Oh, you can just make one up
True.
if that's allowed.
I mean, if you want to
Well-
focus more on just the spirit of trickery and deceit,
How about Mass, the god of thieves?
yeah, that's another one.
Well, there's also because like I'm a swords bard, and there's also Illustre. It was a goddess with a sword, and they use
Yeah.
swords.
Yes. A lot of these are just made up because people.
Yeah, because what is it? She has like singing swords, but also dancing, right? And performance, singing, that kind of stuff.
I'm just on D&D Beyond. They have so many. Are you? Would you?
Sorry, you really broke up there.
You allow real life? That would be interesting.
I mean,
That's allowed.
there's nothing that says you
Shouldn't.
can't, but
You shouldn't, but yes.
it's one of those like
Mhm.
it makes it easier in the world setting if you keep two deities that are
Mhm.
already there, just because I've had people
No, I
do
agree.
this,
Okay.
and it's kind of one of those I'm calling out to so and so. Well, technically, the way the world works is
that deity needs to have so many worshippers in the world setting to actually gain power. So your deity has no power if you're calling out to somebody who doesn't exist there.
Yes, I totally agree.
But yeah, I mean, you can always try and pit two nasty things against each other and see what happens.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah.
always start calling
Go.
out the whispered one and see what happens there.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah,
could
but
try
what if
to.
they decide to team up?
So
Mm-hmm.
Almeter, the god of endurance. Hmm.
and I will say this: there's a lot of deities in 5e for Faerun. There's a lot of deities across the entire multiverse and across other
Oh,
systems too.
yeah.
Yeah, there
So-
is.
You know, I will, because the multiverses are connected. If you feel more comfortable with a deity from, say, Dragonlance or something like that, that's also a possibility as well.
You want to pray to a demon?
Yeah, you can find another demon or devil. And
Pit two demons against each other.
nothing
That'll be
will
interesting.
end up, really cursed though.
Marsha, I
Yeah.
can see you do the whole John Constantine from the DC universe where he actually sells his soul to three different archdemons just to pit them against each other when he dies.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
The body curses offset the soul curses, and the soul curses offset the body curses. So you don't notice it, but anybody else who tries to take over your body,
Yes.
he basically has a
Yes.
very bad day. There
And
was
so
a,
the demons do not want to fight each other, so they don't go after him.
Yeah, so here's what above board I want to do. So I think the first thing that I want to do is I want to talk to Gratz.
Oh,
Okay.
That's,
Okay.
Yeah,
that threw me for a curveball. Okay, go.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, because I mean, like, you know, if everyone's offering, I might as well see what the offers are.
You wheeling and dealing with the gods. I love it.
My God.
What's got to have the blue light special this week?
Well, no, I just want to like. Here's the thing. So this is my thing. Masha does not know why she is a
Listen,
tiefling,
dude, you gotta stop
Right.
body swapping.
and knows
mean,
that
your
something
mom is a
happened. That's true, right? But it doesn't always pass down, right? So what the fuck's happening? That's her idea, right? Of like, what is going on? What do you want? hmm Yeah.
No, I agree. That's why I asked you if why you're a tiefling. You don't even know if why do you know why you're a tiefling? Does like your mother side know?
well,
What?
Masha, you got the impression here very recently that someone in your family tree did the demon. They did the devil tango with the demons.
Yeah.
Okay.
My grandmother was such a whore.
I mean, the thing with being a tiefling is there is literally no like percentage that you have to be for it to show up. It's just somewhere back in the family tree.
Yeah, so it could go on for like 100 years of like family members, and then boom, tiefling.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yep.
hmm
Which is also why they
okay.
get the perception that you're cursed, you're evil because nobody else is this, and now you showed up like this. You must be a cursed.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think I have an idea of what I want to do. I look at both Red and Kaya.
Okay. Do you want to tell us or just do it?
Uh, not right now.
That is okay.
Cool.
Alright.
Can I start praying, or can I start like I don't know, get on my knees and hold my hands so?
Yep, you can do so.
Yeah,
That's Ty.
and
What are you doing? Oh, go ahead, Marsha.
I'm just gonna like I don't know, be like, hey man, like you
What's
came for
up?
me before, where the fuck you at? But not actually like that.
So you're staying in the Temple of Tyr, trying to call Gratz again.
Oh my goodness.
No, let's go back. Let's go back to our home. I'll just curse our home.
You're going to
Wait,
call.
no!
You're going to
What?
summon. You're going to reach out to Gratz in your home.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Where else
Oh
would I
my
want to
Do
do
we
it?
really want more attention to
Do I
our
want
home?
to do I want to do it in a god's temple where he could be like, yeah, no, fuck you, smite. Or do I want to do it in a place that already has a ghost?
You can do demon worshipping in your own room.
I was gonna say you guys have come across a lot of oddball places. Like I'm just gonna throw it out there. There's a particular hideout for former or particular former hideout of Xanatar guild people in the sewers that would probably be a smarter place to do it in case something goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, maybe not right in the middle of the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also, what you have to remember is there are people keeping an eye on the city magically. So reaching out to demons is generally looked down on,
Really?
and you may
Generally,
attract attention not just the extraplanar sort, but also the authorities may not be too thrilled with you trying to contact a demon in Waterdeep. There's a reason why Gratz and some of the others don't have temples.
Yeah, but in the privacy of my own room. Come on. Let a girl be a girl.
Do it, Marcia.
She's just a
Go
girl.
ahead.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna walk back. I am very determined.
That's the right attitude to have.
You don't even know what I'm determined about.
No, I don't
No.
know what you want to
But
do.
you're 100% about it.
We'll find out.
Well, if you're determined, then I would say go ahead. Whatever you need to do.
Oh yeah, no, I get in, I run upstairs, close the door, lock it,
I'm
and
like, what the heck happened?
I'm
What
just
are you
Red's
guys-
Red is so confused. What is going on with her?
And I'm really confused because I didn't go to the temple at all.
She's trying to find herself. And I'm sure
She's
she
trying to
will
find
call
a
out.
deal with. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sure she will call out to a god that will help her in her search for self-reflection.
Uh,
She's trying to find a god on discount.
I mean, we don't know that she wants to talk to Drast.
yeah, I'm just gonna sit there and I'm like, oh fuck, do I need like blood or something? The fuck, how do I do this?
First time here.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a break.
Yeah, and I'm just like, okay, well, you know, fuck it, we'll
You
do
just
it
hear
live.
Red. You just hear Red. Marsha, do you need me to sacrifice a goat? And I can go get a goat real quick.
No, thank you.
Okay.
I double lock the door.
I am like so confused what's going on right now.
Ready for anything.
Okay, yeah, then I guess I'll just like Hey. What's up?
All right. So you're just like, hey, what's up? Just sitting in my room, wondering what you
Yeah.
were bugging me about earlier at the Temple of Thor.
Yeah.
Hello. Roll me a
Hey.
charisma check.
A
All I'm
charisma.
thinking,
Yep.
all I'm thinking is Sloth from the Goonies. Hey, you
Okay.
guys.
All right.
Ooh.
So you spend a good 15 minutes or so, like trying to reach out, but nothing seems to be happening at the moment.
Well, yes, obviously, but that's not what I think.
Man.
Is
And at
our
the
house more protected than the
at
temple?
the end of that time period, you almost get the impression that something is yawning and is bored with you.
Mm.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. Fine. What do you want from me? It's still early in the night. I can go do something.
What do you want? What do you want?
And you just get a picture flash through your head of how you looked in the Temple of Tyr when you were trying to pray. And the feeling of amusement at that.
Okay, so I get on my knees and just bow my head and put my hands together. Alright, man. Like, what
Roll
is
me
this?
another charisma check.
Oh, come on, let's go. God damn it.
Slippery barbs.
Silvery barbs yourself. Give yourself disadvantage to give yourself advantage. Like, make it a straight roll. Is there anything that says you can't do that?
No,
I don't think
I
so.
think it says any D20.
Well,
that's
yeah,
true.
but some of those say like you have to give it to someone else. They don't.
No, it says I can give it to myself specifically in the spell.
I don't think you can give you advantage to yourself. I think you
You
can
can then
silver
choose a
bar to
different
yourself,
creature
though.
you
Hold
can
on.
see within range. You can choose yourself.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, silvery barbs. Fuck it. Let's ball.
Yeah, it does. It says the creature has to be within 60 feet of yourself, but it does not say that triggering creature can't be yourself. Okay, there's a 20.
Mhm.
So, um, you get this feeling of yes, okay, fine. The only reason why I showed up at the Temple of Tyr was it was funny and interesting. This is just sad and pathetic. What do you want?
Oh, I
Oh,
don't know. The fact of like, what do you want from me? Like, how do I know you? What's going on?
Well, I don't think we've ever met before the Temple of Tyr, so you don't know me. But you probably know of me.
Yeah, but I didn't really think of you until then.
Yes, well, your bloodline makes a bit of a connection, and I noticed some of your activities, and I thought it'd be fun to pop in and say hello.
Okay. And I don't
To
know.
my
Like,
great, however many times granddaughter.
oh.
I lose track of how many generations it's been. You know, the problem with being immortal versus your short lifespans.
Okay.
I hate that.
Do you know specifically? Uh, yeah. Okay. Fine. Right. So, what exactly do you want from me? What do I get from this? Is this a transactional relationship or something? Do
I
you need me
mean,
to sacrifice
at
a
this
virgin?
point, he stops and is like, he kind of leans. You see what looks like he's leaning back on your bed, but as you notice, there's no like indentation on your bed. It's just an image of him that you're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of strokes his chin for a moment and says, "Well, I suppose if you wanted to make it a transactional relationship, we could. I was just stopping by to say hello to the latest generation."
Okay. So, do you know who in my family? And you, and I just make like the hand gestures.
Uh, let's see. I believe her name was Elena? Is that it? Yes, perhaps. I don't know. It's been a while. A couple millennia while, perhaps. The whole deal
Okay.
with Igwiv kept me rather busy. I don't remember exactly how long it's been.
Oh. Okay.
You know that you at least have no immediate ancestors by that.
Right, but I am a direct descendant apparently, so um okay. Um well, great however many times grandpa. Do you know a person by the name of the Whispered One?
That creature? And his face just kind of twists up as he says it. And you almost can smell brimstone wafting off of him at this moment.
Yes. There's a friend that I care about. No big deal. But she is currently being, I don't know, tormented by this thing.
Roll me an insight check real quick.
Okay. Alright, insight. Hey.
Dang.
You see kind of this weird when you say a friend, you see this weird little grin on his face for just half a second.
I'm sorry, why are you smiling?
Well, if you don't know, it's not for me to say.
Her brain's melting right now. Yeah. Okay, fine.
Of course,
Yes, but
if you wanted to offer something for that knowledge, as he just kind of looks at you,
I, like, loudly sigh. And I think to myself, oh my god, they all want the same thing. Alright, what exactly do I offer to you?
well, there's very little in the abyss and the nine hells that is more valuable than knowledge. The only thing I know of that's more valuable than this kind of knowledge, the knowledge that shakes one's soul to core, is the soul itself.
Oh, you want my soul?
Exactly. You can keep it while you're still alive, but once you die, it is mine. No takes passes.
Hard pass.
Ah, well, at least He's some of my family. He knows what a good deal is.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but hey. And she
So,
just,
what
yeah,
else did you want to know, my child?
she shudders when he says, my child. Okay, Gratz, I don't need a father. Never did, never had one. But I Mm, that's it. If, like, all the information and the questions that I'm gonna ask you are about me giving my soul for information, it doesn't really seem worth it to me, though.
Well, not everything. Only the most earth-shattering things. You can always ask your questions, and I will tell you to cost.
Okay, well, she, like, puts her fingers on the bridge of her nose and pinches. Alright, I don't know. Did Tyr let you into his temple?
Yes, I had to ask permission, but when I told him it was a family matter, he was okay with it.
And this family matter that you so willingly and desperately wanted to talk to me about was just...
Just letting you know you were my great, 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 however many granddaughter.
Okay. Well,
I felt it
what did you
was
mean when you said that I was
important
a
for you to
follower?
know that you do have friends in high places, especially with what is stirring at the moment.
Um, and the great big powerful Gratz can deal with that himself.
Eh, possibly. But what fun would that be?
I don't know, you're the god of pleasure. You never have any bloodlust.
Bloodlust is so dirty. That that is more the the domain of Yanogi. I prefer
Um,
to let him do the rip, slaughter, and kill. I
mhm.
take pleasure in other ways.
Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, the only other thing that I can think of is if there's something my mom's hiding from me, but, you know, she's kind of an open book.
No, it's not your mother, but your ancestor did enjoy it quite a bit.
Okay, well, good to see you, Grandpa. And yeah, please leave.
I'll be around if you need me. Just if you decide you need some help and you feel it's finally worth your soul, give me a holler. As he just kind of slowly fades away. And you see left on your bed is a single black rose petal.
Yeah, that's so fucking baller. um,
And you hear a voice that says, "If you need me, just burn it."
I'll grab it and put it on, like, I don't know, a drawer or something.
Stuff that somewhere where the sun don't shine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna get on my
On the
knees and
fireplace.
I'm just gonna get on my knees and just like pray to like any of the gods, like, hello, illustrate. I'm not a drow,
Anybody?
but you know, I do like swords.
Wish it was that easy.
No.
Give me just a second. I'm pulling up my research material. Well,
I know. I'm playing the part of her impatient
No,
agent.
no.
So
Anybody? Anybody out there?
so you see a figure appear. They they are carrying a sword, and it appears that they are clothed only in their hair. It kind of wraps around them, leaving everything covered, but also nothing left to the imagination.
okay. Wow, I didn't think it would be this easy. Not that you're easy, you know.
Everybody wants your soul.
It's not often that
Or something else.
one that is not that the people call upon me. I honestly thought it would be the other one that lives here, the half blood that was calling.
Oh no, Elithor, no, they could care less.
Hmm. Well,
Or couldn't, yeah. But I don't know. I'm having a little bit of a crisis. I just found out that I'm the great granddaughter of a demon prince.
oh, you and about half the other tieflings out there. It's nothing special.
Well, to me it is. But I don't know, like I don't really want this person to be around me. He already gives me the ick.
Ah, so you're looking for a patron that will keep him away.
Essentially.
Yeah. There are many out here that may choose to take up your patronage. But tell me, what made you call upon me?
I don't know, um a badass woman that swings a sword and her mother's a giant spider, so I can relate.
Yeah, it's not
Your mom.
exactly the best of resumes outside of the drow, is it?
Yes, but also you're someone that has a people that she's worried about, and you're someone that caters to people who are, how do I say this, discriminated against, not looked kindly upon. And I
This is
appreciate that. I was just
this
hoping
is
that, like,
true.
it might extend to me as well.
Well, I have nothing against those who are not of my people. But it is rare for those who are not to know of me.
Look,
But
I'm
tell
gonna be
me,
honest with you.
what power do you seek aside from protection?
There's some people that I care about. One is the, quote, half-breed you mentioned. Another is this,
I do not
I
say
think,
half breed in
Sin.
a derogatory term. It is simply the easiest way to describe her.
Okay, well, um, yeah, that's neither here nor there. It's like waving your hand around. And also, like, there's this bugbear that I think might be going senile because he keeps talking to himself, but, and
No,
then,
that is just that is not senility, but other things that he is dealing with.
Yes.
Okay.
His oath weighs heavy on him sometimes.
And the last person is, I don't know. I feel close to them, but they're also a tiefling, very nice. I don't know. I've guess like she helped me kind of see of not doing what I was doing before. I mean, I haven't scanned anyone in the last month. What am I?
Well, I mean, you're only doing it to survive, right?
I don't know. Maybe I want to be better with like swords so I can help them out. I'm not strong like Red. I'm not sneaky enough like Elithor, and I am sure as shit am not as powerful as Kaya. So I want to carry my
You
weight.
have a power within you that it is entirely your own. Yes, you do not possess great physical strength or connection to the gods like Kaya does, or the ability to hide and strike like Elithor, but you have a power of spirit. Do you not have the ability to make things come to pass simply by the force of your personality and will? When your allies are injured, are you not able to will them to be to back into health?
I mean, I am, but
So do not
I don't.
discount your own strength. For if you had the strength that Red did, then there would be no need for you. But you have a different strength which makes you a valuable member of your group.
Okay.
Do not be afraid to lean into that as needed. But as far as your problems with your unrequested guest, as I mentioned, there are many who may wish to take you on as a acolyte or be your patron, depending on how you choose the relationship to be.
Okay. Well, so I'm guessing you don't want to be my patron then.
I did not say that. I simply wish you to be well informed. You have many traits that I find desirable in my followers, but as I said, I also do not wish to be just simply chosen out of desperation, but I want you to make a wise choice.
Okay. Well,
Please do not feel like I am rejecting you. I I do find your love in all forms towards your party members, and also your loyalty to them very appealing. I just wish for you to not feel like you must choose me because you called me first. If you do wish to make an agreement with me, we can decide how that agreement would look.
why don't you give me 3 days? Let me think about it.
I will give you as much time as you need. So, what's the rest of you guys doing while she's up there in her room?
So I'm trying to ask them, like, what the heck went on in this temple?
Red's
No.
confused.
Masha was worried about something from her past or something like that, and we just checked it out, and I think she has found the willingness to follow a deity in return of help and guidance, and I'm proud of her for doing that.
Interesting. I've never been too interested in deities myself.
I mean, you don't have to, but they can certainly be of very good assistance in when you might feel lost or confused.
They can also be pretty terrible, like Lolth.
I mean, yeah, obviously depends on who you follow, but
Above board, do you think that gods are out there for laughs? For the lols?
For the
I'm
lols.
sure there are some jokers that are among them. I'm sure.
So,
Actually,
Masha, who are you
Actually-
calling next?
you got a laundry list?
Yeah, I can still call soon.
Soon? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just God damn it, my knees.
So as you call on soon, you don't see a figure this time. More, you just get the impression of a flame flickering near you. As you look closer, the flame looks like hair. And there's a voice. Yes? What do you call for?
Oh, hi, I'm Masha Uzakov. And I just found out that I am the great granddaughter of a demon prince.
Oh, here. A demon prince, you
dear.
say? And is he trying to take over your body?
Well, let's just say that I was trying to parade a Tyr, and Tyr let him in because he said that it was a family matter and that he wanted to watch me, and he made me an offer that I could get stuff by trading in my soul, and I don't know. He just gave me the ick, and I don't like it.
Ah, so you're just shopping around to see what else is out there.
Well, I mean, basically, illustrators said that I should call on others that were recommended to me.
Well, if you wish to find those who are like minded, who can help shield you from the influence of one such as a demon lord, and wish my patronage, I would recommend joining the Sisters and Brothers of the Ruby Rose. The bards, fighters, and paladins there tend to my temples and holy sites, while some go on pilgrimages and quests to share my glory with the rest of the world.
Okay. Can you make me better at sword fighting?
I cannot make you better, but as I said, the Sisters and Brothers of the Ruby Rose is a martial order. They definitely would be capable of helping you with your defenses.
Hmm. Yeah, Masha's like,
And I am definitely going to have a conversation with Tyr about letting demons into his temples.
Okay, you might want to let him know about that, because, like, Grad straight up lied to him about it being important.
Still,
Demons never lie.
I believe you have that confused with the devils.
Hmm. Well, thank you for stopping by.
I
You're
like
very
you, just
welcome.
window shopping gods.
Yep.
Masha's just like, what the fuck is happening? All these people are coming to see.
Exactly.
Uh,
They,
She's like, I don't know what I have that other people want, but apparently it's a commodity right now.
Well, if you remember, Gratz said something was stirring.
Mm-hmm.
So it could just be that some of these deities may be looking for mortal agents to further their cause if chaos erupts.
Yeah, and so I guess before she goes, oh, okay, before you go, one more thing.
Yes.
Before you disappear into the fire or whatever. Um, the, there's someone called the Whispered One that is doing some stuff to one of my friends.
And you don't hear anything, but you just get this wave of heat, and you can feel both anger and a little bit of fear in it.
Yeah.
I do not know if the depending on what your friend has done, I do not know what I might be able to do. Have
Well,
they
it's
have they offered themselves to this whispered one in some way?
she like pulls a chair up and gets off her knees. Okay, so it's a long story, and then she starts going into
Well, as soon as you
having,
say that, like
yeah,
she is branded, she's like, ah.
yeah.
Then she willingly offered herself in some shape or form.
But is it really a willing choice when they were children?
When was she branded, though? Was she not of age?
She would have told you that she was like 18 when she done that.
So,
Yeah, but the thing is that Masha doesn't remember.
Okay, fair.
because if she was of age, then we get into some of these jurisdictional issues of if she willingly went there, then I cannot intercede on her behalf with you requesting it simply because she belongs to him.
Right, but she's obviously given herself to Tyr.
Then she would need to discuss what's going on with Tyr.
Well, could you talk to him?
I will do my best to let him know, but
you just make like a messenger.
Just like, hey, why'd you let a fucking demon into your temple? And also, what are you letting your, like, disciples getting messed with?
I will mention it to him the next time I see him.
Alright. And I just sort of, like, stop talking.
Yeah, she will. The flame will then kind of just fade in on itself.
Hmm. And she's like, I don't know. Who else do I call on?
Go down the list.
how long has she been upstairs by this point?
Yes.
Has it been like hours? And we're just like,
It's getting to have been about an hour at least.
oh,
She's been
okay.
up there supplicating and things like that. So it's not like it's been an extreme amount of time, but
But concerning, considering you know who Masha is.
yeah.
Yeah. So
And
I
we hear a
want to try
voice.
to go upstairs and see if I can like hear anything through her door. I'm not gonna try to open it.
Okay, so who's the next one on your list, Masha?
Hmm. What's her name? Lyra? Lyra. Yeah.
Yeah, Lyra's a good one.
All right.
I must say, I feel just a tiny bit insulted that Tyr did not talk to me, and now 3 different beings have talked to Masha, who she's not connected with.
You better be pissed.
And a
Uh,
demon.
roll
Yeah, but
me
technically you don't know all this yet.
yeah.
Yeah, this
You
is
don't know all this,
me
but
as a
two.
player.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just to resolve it, since we're thinking about it, go ahead and roll me an insight check again.
Who? Me?
Who?
For Kaya.
Who needs to roll? Oh.
Me?
Yeah.
I am giving you Bardic.
You can't give Bardic because you're not there.
I know.
All right.
Oh well,
23.
she doesn't need your verdict.
So this will play out once you find out about all the deities, but you realize that Tyr did not. At this point, you realize Tyr did not show up to you because he knew that all you needed was the reassurance that he was there. The fact that he is still with you, he felt that that should be reassurance enough, and he wants to help grow your faith that you are capable and you are able to deal with this on your own, not having to have him get involved. So that's kind of where that whole thing came from. Was just he was not did not feel like you at this point needed to have a face-to-face sit down with him. Whereas Masha is very much in the questioning phase of everything, so the deity, deities that do respond are probably looking for someone to aid. All right, so back to Masha. Elithor, you hear them calling out, and then you can hear Masha's side of things, but you don't hear the responses from the deities yourself.
Okay.
So, Masha,
Do I hear who she's trying to talk to?
Yeah, you hear that she's calling out for Lyra, and you see what looks like a very tall, about 9 foot tall, in proportion, young lady, very much like wearing a light sundress, with translucent robes dancing around her as she approaches you.
Mhm.
Yes, you've reached out to several. I feel honored that you have called me. What can I and Liara, the Joybringer, bring for you today?
Okay. So,
And as you look at her, you get the feeling that she is never fully still. She's always just kind of slightly moving and dancing and moving around the room.
okay. Um. All right. Yes. Hi. I am. I don't know. I was a little confused. I just found out I was the great, whatever the fuck, granddaughter of a demon prince, and gave me the egg. And yes, I think you know. I'm looking.
Oh, how horrible! That does not sound very enjoyable at all. What what do you wish to do about this? I mean, you cannot change your parentage.
Yeah. I know. That's kind of why I'm coming to. Well, and she sort of like waves her arm around the room, like everyone. So, I don't know. It's not so much I'm shopping for things. I just. Illustrate told me that I should look for other people and make sure that I was making the right choice, and then, I don't know. Religions and pantheons make it really complicated.
Well, I will say the mortals make it more complicated than many of the deities do.
some of the greater deities do tend to be a little more stuck in their, how shall I say, forms and
Yes, obviously, but that's not what I
types and things like that.
Okay. Um. Well, I was hoping that not only would you, like, help me kind of keep my grandfather Gratz away, but, like, I don't know, give me someone to pray to or something. I don't know how this all works.
That is understandable. Tell me, you say you wish someone to pray to, but aside from that, what, aside from the prayers to someone and keeping your progenitor at bay, what is there truly that you find power in and joy?
Hey, you! Back with my apple.
I don't know. I've never been really joyful.
That would be what you truly want to explore for finding a patron deity of any kind.
Well, I like my flute, I like my sword.
I will also tell you, there are things out there that, besides the gods, that will give you power. Some of them good, some of them less. I do not feel that you are one that would enjoy following those of darkness like Shar. You have too much of a lively spirit.
And it's true, I am amazing. Mm. Okay, alright, well,
And I do notice that you've recently been talking with Soon.
mm-hmm.
I was, for a time, one of her subordinates. I still feel the connection regularly.
Okay. Um, well, I don't know. I'm at a impasse right now in my life, and I can't really figure things out. Maybe someone that could guide me, help me around.
A what?
A guide.
A
Someone to
guide?
help me out. Like a... Yeah.
Well, there are those who provide spiritual guidance, yes.
Yeah, but I don't want to give up, like, scamming people either.
You
You
like
do,
to
but not that
scare
good.
people?
Scam people.
Ah, scamming people. Well, that I
Have you seen a broken dumpster?
cannot say for sure, but there are
I saw 20.
many deities out there that deal with trickery and deception. Some enjoying it, others finding it distasteful.
Okay.
The trick would be to find one of the deities who would probably be more neutral. Those would
Well,
probably find
just-
wouldn't be more open to trickery and deception than ones who are more, how shall I say, the good is the better thing than any other.
Well, thank you for coming out.
You are very welcome.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna like be like, what the fuck is happening? um, yeah, and I'm done. Like I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm out. Like I can't do this anymore.
Oh, I'm gonna go back downstairs and be like, you guys, she's talking to different deities. Or I think she is, I don't know, she's talking to herself.
Oh boy. Maybe she'll take some time to find the correct one.
Is that how it works? You just talk to different ones?
I mean, yeah, in some ways.
Is that how you found Tyr?
Well, I found Tyr because my mentor was a follower of Tyr, and I agreed very much with his teachings.
When you were a follower, the Whispered One, did you ever see him? Did you ever hear him?
Well,
Did he ever interact with you?
no, and I wasn't even too sure who this Whispered One was. We never had like depictions of him or anything like that. It was mainly just yeah, he will save us and that kind of rhetoric.
Did he ever allow his presence to be known, or was he always talked about, worship, but never show his presence to you?
Um, until that dream, no.
With this Whispered One, did they ever mention that, or was he always
Oh, you were
unknown?
cutting out. Could you
Oh,
repeat that? You were
I
cutting
said,
out.
I said, Red, with this Whispered One, what did he always said to be speak with one voice, or did he have many voices?
Um,
If you don't know, you don't know. You can see Red trying to probe you for answers.
Yeah, she seems confused by that question.
He kind of, you see, I hear my God talk to me, but he pulls out his blade. Now it has a glowing blue shadow coming from it. He goes, but this is brand new to me. And I hear another voice whisper to me. When you show me that symbol on your neck, and you mentioned the Whispered One, I was scared that that was the one giving me my power. But I now don't know where my power comes from. I hear somebody whispering to me, but I don't think it's the same God as what you believed in or what you grew up with.
Well, I mean, your reaction to the information at first was quite distancing. Did you had previous encounters with this Whispered One, or
No, it
new
just
people you
started
followed?
after. This just started right after I lost the ship I was on, the Admiral's Honor. And he goes and tells you about he used to serve with his father figure, the Admiral Redcliffe. And ever since, uh, he tells you that he was also had paladin powers, that he used to hear a whispered god that he was devoted to. And ever since his death, he started to hear a whisper. And that's when the power came about. But recently, he looked down Black Blade, he goes, I sense something else. I'm just curious if you recognize this. If it is part of the Whispered One voice. As he hands you the blade, above board, this is something else. This is something different
Yeah,
than the
but
Whispered One.
would I know what this symbol could represent?
Um,
You want to send me what it is in the in a private message, so I know what you've got.
I will after the session. How about that?
Okay, that's fine.
Because Red doesn't really know what it is,
Yeah.
but he knows the glowing is not part of the original Paladin feat that he got. This is a separate entity. He got powers from a benevolent voice. He tells him to find the goodness in others. This other one, like the complete opposite. And he looks at Kaya and Lothor, if you're there, he's chime in if you want. He goes, you ever heard of God having a split personality? Having more than one voice? And if the
I don't.
DM, if you
cut out again.
Red is worried that
You cut out.
Red is worried. Oh, Red is worried that he believes that either he has two gods competing for himself, his oath, or that God he is praying to is a split personality. Because he hear two voices in his head now, two whispering voices. And he asked, "Hi, you ever heard of a god who a split personality, a split voice?"
So Kaya, you
Did
can
I
go
cut
ahead and
out
roll
again?
a religion check.
All right.
If you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah.
You're the first religious person he's talked to about this.
You
13.
can't think of any directly off the top of your head, but you do know that there have been several deities over the ages that have developed kind of a split personality, and eventually the two deities do split completely. Shar and Saloon being one of the more common examples of this.
Okay. If my god is not on the Pantheon, is that okay? Can I kind of make him up above board?
So for paladins, that's perfectly fine because you draw power from your oath, and as a warlock, you draw power from your patron. So the patron just has to be
Yes.
someone who is sufficiently powerful to grant you these abilities.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As of right
do
now,
not
Red.
necessarily have to perform miracles or things like that.
As of right now, Red has no clue who he is listening to, who he's worshiping to. Okay, he's following what his father figure he's doing. He's looking up to his father figure who died, and he's doing what he does. And this voice started to talk to him, started bearing him gifts,
Okay.
and because of that, he swore an oath. Am I cutting out again?
No, you're not. I'm looking at something else as well at the moment, so I'm just trying to listen to you, look at something, and keep everything straight in my head. And it gets loud and noisy up there.
Yes. Well, he is afraid that this new voice, what deal he has gotten into. he was happy to go along with the first voice because he sounded genuine good. This other voice is darker.
Yeah. And in reality, it may be you have a patron that believes
I
one
was
way
looking
and
at
a
the deities
deity
too.
that believes a different way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's. I was thinking more of the god of Torm, Torm, god of courage and self-sacrifice.
Yeah.
I was kind of looking at him, but he doesn't have that split personality, so I don't know what the other warlock is going to be like.
Yeah. I mean,
I was thinking of
you're a Hexblade Warlock, so Hexblade Warlocks tend to focus on. They revere usually either the Raven Queen herself or sentient weapons in general. Did I lose you?
Red's cutting out.
Yeah. I think this might. We've got a lot of heavy stuff flying at this point, so let's go ahead and call it here. You guys send me some of the stuff that you're wanting to work in, so
that he got from.
Yeah, you're completely cutting out, Red. We're not getting
Yeah.
most of what you're saying.
Oh shoot! Okay,
Yeah.
I apologize, but I will.
Yeah.
I will
So
private
I
message
was
you all
saying
this information.
because of one, the time, and two, it seems like you're having some issues. Why don't we call it here? Masha can go ahead and think of some of the stuff she wants a little more, and like what deities she may want to contact. I put a few more in the chat that are more like chaotic good deities that may fit more into the. They're gonna turn a blind eye to the scheming and scamming type thing. And you can think a little bit more about like where you want some of your abilities to actually be sourced and things like that, so that we can jump back into that. And I'm not trying to make anything special about your character for you guys.
Fair enough. I agree.
So
okay, cool.
All right. Well, you guys all have a good night, and I will see you guys next week.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good one.
Bye.
See you then.
Bye.